Alright, welcome to the video. We've got some, let's get some deals here. We've got look at this calendar. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. $800. Damn. Damn. Wow. Oh, wow. It's one of those. Jeez. Wow. That's a classic. That's a classic colorway, that one. $800. Damn. I remember these frames used to be $2,000. So I remember working at Bicycle Express back in the day. I remember this frame in 1999 was $2,000. Damn. That's cool. With A-head as well. That's cool. Wow. Cadell Evans Team Volvo colorway. We do have a SRAM 11 group set over here. This is all these prices in Aussie dollar. And if I offend anyone, I'm not trying to offend anyone, so just a bit of housekeeping, not trying to offend. This is purely just my opinions on what's starting worth. $1,000 for a SRAM 11 group set. This is SRAM Force. Very good condition. Low miles. Rival brakes. The cranks look like they're decent condition. Yep. So you got a 130 BCD. That means a large chainring. 5339. 110 means compact. So these, if you want a compact, you couldn't use these cranks. You have to get different cranks. So always keep that in mind. You get a group set. $1,000. I'm going to say it's a bit exy because you'd be able to get SRAM Red 22. So for me, it'd be worth, it's rim brake. It's mechanical. It's in good condition. Fair price. 11 speed. It's fair. I'd probably go $500. We've got scroll down here. We've got some old school. This is epic. The old school integrated XT shifters V-brake. $75. I mean, that's a fair price. That's a fair price, but you're very limited on what bike you can use this for. They're going to be pretty sure they're going to be V-brake only. I mean, what bikes got V-brakes these days? Hybrids, maybe. Got a Trek in Whyalla, $1,500. Looks like it's been ridden for ages, and I don't blame. I would look at that seat angle. That is a prostate pounder. That's an absolute prostate pounder. $1,500. I think if they get more than $500 for this bike, for those photos, they'll be doing well. Not a bad bike though. Is it worth $1,500? I'd say no. It does look like it's good condition, but the photo's a bit blurry. It's hard to tell. Looks like it's been ridden for ages. Looks like it's in fair condition. Dust everywhere. That's fine. It means it hasn't been ridden. Tires look a bit flat. So, $1,500. No, I'd say it's gonna be more like $600. Nice bike though. Nice bike though. What have we got here? I'll just pause the video. Let's go back into Specialized Roubaix world. We got this one here. This is an interesting one. This is a Specialized Roubaix. Wow, it's in good condition, isn't it? Good condition. It's got the C50 Durace wheels on there. Nice wheel, but they're a bit heavy. And they're a bit blowy in Adelaide winds. Wow, Ultegra. Remember the Ultegra SL 2000? It's come out in 2007, 2008. It's in very good condition. Very good condition bike. $1,400. It's got this expensive 3T Ergonova carbon bars. Looks like in really good condition. This bike hasn't been ridden much at all. A little bit of rust in that top cap, but it's fine. It's just cosmetic. Like, there's no marks on the head tube here. There's no corrosion on the eyelets there. It's even got one of those. Wow, look at that. There's not even any scratches on the 6600 shifters there. Wow. It's in very good condition. Rims are almost brand new. This is pretty much a brand new bike. Old tag for $400. It would ride very nicely. $400. That's a fair price, but it won't sell for that much because it's just so old. It's a nice bike though. I would prefer this bike than my SL7 tarmac disc, without question. Without question. So yeah, it's a fair price. It just won't sell for that much. Give him a grand. It's a good bike though. Very nice bike. We've got another tarmac over here. Not sure if we covered this the other day. We'll cover it now. 3.8. It's dropped to $400, and it's not going to sell. You're not going to get 3.8 for this bike. It's a nice looking bike. What wheels are they? Cervelo carbon wheels. It's got done a bit of work. It's done a bit of work. As it would. This bike would ride very nicely. So the Durace calipers on there, 9000 series. I don't want to drop the fork out just to check. It's got duration there. It's not 3/8. Yeah, it's the Revals. There's 40 CLX. They've got CLX. They're good wheels. Less than 4,000 k. So it's a fair price, but I'm going to say this bike, if they get more than $1,600 Aussie, they'll be doing well. If they get more than $600 Aussie for this bike, they'll be doing well. This one here, I think this one's definitely been in the Facebook critiques. And again, I'm not making fun of anyone in particular. Just share my comments and criticisms. Just as people can critique me, it's all good. But I'm not even critiquing anybody. I'm just critiquing the sale price. All right, so you can critique me. I don't mind that. This is an S-Works McLaren. Now this person believes this bike's made in the USA. This bike's made in China. It's a genuine specialized product. When I say made in China, I mean fake. It's a genuine specialized frame made in China. It's got the old 11-speed 90/70 Durace group set on there. DR2 works great. One of my favorite group sets from Shimano. It's got the specialized cranks, like a lightning style crank. Very lightweight. Nice bike. Better than the current Venge, which has been killed from the specialized lineup. Aero isn't everything anymore. According to specialized, now it's about embarrassed to bike markups. This is 1,500. He had it for 1,500 grand. Now it's down to 10. It's in mint condition. It looks like it hasn't even been ridden. Very nice bike. Would ride quite nicely. But unfortunately, single bolt. I'm not a fan of those single bolt stems. What if that stem bolt snaps? And it's like bye-bye sayonara. What's going on here with this? Oh, it's got EE brakes in it. They can be a bit fiddly to set up. It's in very good condition. Mint condition. 10 grand dreaming. If he gets more than, let's part it out, frame set, $500, $600. Group set, DR2 is almost brand new, so 15. The wheels, maybe $500, $600. So if it gets more than a couple of grand, $2.5, $3 grand max. If he gets more than $3 grand for this, doing well. And that Durace looks brand new, doesn't it? If you get more than $3 grand for this, doing very, very well. Doing very well. With a frame set here, $3,000. Price drop. $3,000. That is dreaming price there. And again, like, anyone who's going to buy this bike, anyone's going to spend $3,000 on a frame is going to cringe at the raw carbon on the bricks there. All right, it's fine to charge whatever you want, but the price has to match the photo. So if I was trying to get $3,000 for a second-hand frame, I would be making a better photo. I'll be putting some like cardboard on the ground, just let them know that you've babied the bike. You can just chucked it on the ground. Some people just trigger it. I mean, I wouldn't mind if my bike was on the ground like that, but a lot of people might be triggered by it. So $3,000 is no way. It ain't gonna sell. If I had the S-Works sticker on there, then yeah, you'd probably get $3,000 for it maybe. But again, like, is this moving around on the people are gonna be like, I'm even curious. Did the frame get scratched from being on the gutter like that? Rim brake would have been better. Here we go, Giant 2011. This is a nice bike. Condition we don't really know. $980. Against this Durace. I mean, you can't even give bikes one of these days. Rim brake. Those cranks look very well thrashed. Chain wings very worn. A lot of heel buff there. A lot of inverted Q factor on there. Durace calipers. Good caliper. This is a nice frame. This is a nice TCR bike. I've got one of these. They go really, really well. I'd want to drop the fork out and inspect it because it's quite an old bike now, 10 years old. It's got Mavic Axioms on there, which are a hit and miss wheel. Strong, heavy, cheap. They're okay. Just give the free hub a bit of sewing machine oil in there. We should be right. Mineral oil works. $980. I think they got more than $500 for this. They'll be doing well. Nice bike though. Just very well used. Very well used. We've got another TCR over here. Not sure if this was in the recent video, but this is a better deal. $1,400. I've purchased ceramic ball bearing upgrade kit for the Durace wheel set. Current bearings are shot, so I'm not sure if that includes the bearings or what. It's got 10-speed Durace on there. It's got a rubber bank. The issue with this bike is seat height. ISP and these ones have worked pretty good, but if it's not your seat height, you've got limited options of putting it up more. Those Dura C24 wheels, nice. Looks like it's got Conti's tyres on it. 10-speed. The cranks look very good condition, but again, these are the 11-speed cranks, so make sure check them for cracks, because they do crack a lot. You can sort of see as well, the levers are in pretty good condition. There's not much scratches, and you can always tell how many miles a bike's done by the hoods, right? So if the hoods are really like worn and thrashed, you know, the bike's been thrashed. These hoods look okay for the age. This is like an 10-year-old bike almost. So these hoods are in pretty fair condition. But yeah, I would want to, if it's been slammed, so maybe an ex-racer's had this bike or whatever, I would want to drop that fork out and just inspect it. But otherwise, it looks good condition, doesn't it? Like, there's not much, you know, not much chipping or paint cracks around there. You know, it looks like it's been dropped. So that's what I mean, when the hoods get deformed like that. That's just from wear and tear. But again, it's 10 years old, so maybe a bit of decomposition of the rubber there is pretty warranted. Nice bike, pretty fair price, but again, it hasn't even sold. It's been on there for 5 weeks. You know, I would buy this bike if I needed a bike like this, which is a good bike. But first of all, if I wanted to buy this bike, I would check that there's no cracks under the ISP, and I would also check this fork when that fork dropped out, and just to show you, hey, there's no ring of death, there's no cracks down there. Otherwise, this is like a Tour de France level bike. You know, this is like a Menchov bike. We've got a Specialized. This looks like some sort of photo I'd take with the long grass and back against the fence in someone's backyard. $2,000, absolute dreaming. Absolute dream on this one. $2,000. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, nice bike. It's like an SL3 variant. But yeah, I ain't going to sell for $2,000. Not a hope in the world. But yeah, nice little bike there. What's this going to go for? 105. 5,500 group set. You're going to get maybe $500 for it. $500, you'll be doing well. What else we got down here? We have we got a Specialized. We've got an LA. And this is one here. Bought it for $1,250, trying to get $1,000 for it. Looks like it's in very good condition. You know, if you got $1,000 this bike, you'll be doing pretty well. I was tempted to buy this bike for the frame set, but for $1,000, you know, for $1,000 you can get something quite a lot lighter. So yeah, what else we got here? I got that Specialized S-Works Roubaix for $1,300, didn't I? So there's some deals out there. What else we got here? Got downhill bikes. Here we go. Look at this. This is a killer deal. A Giant TCR, $600. Mint condition. It's in mint condition. Wow. And it doesn't look like the fork's been slammed. This bike's in mint condition. Those wheels are pretty average. They broke a lot of spokes. But this is a nice frame. A 105 group set. Thanks, Natasha. Just maybe some little veggie snacks. Yeah, wow. $600. You know what I mean? $600. And it comes with different... Those saddles are giant. Why were those saddles are horrendous? This is a better saddle. This one here is like an impotence provider. Hideous saddle. Nice bike, good deal. Another TCR. I'm a fan of TCRs over here. Again, the ISP was a bit of an issue design, especially this gen might have issues with mine. Otherwise, fantastic bike. 3.4, no way. Barely ridden since. Blah, blah, blah. It's something that it's not going to sell. This, I mean, I think I got mine for like 4.3 back in the day. I think 4.3 I got paid for mine. So this bike's from 2013, so we're like 8 years old. I mean, it's obviously in great condition, but it ain't going to sell for that much for 3.4. It comes to the original. These wheels are really good, actually, by the way. Some people broke spokes. I never did, but they're like a DT Swiss 240 hub. Great wheels. Wow, it's got a new cassette on there. So, it comes original plus a brand new cassette. Maybe this is a warranty cassette because there's 9,000. The CS cassette bodies, they did crack a lot of the carbon carrier on there. So it looks like a replacement there. Warranty maybe. It's a great bike, but if you got more than $1,500 for it, you'd be doing well. It's just very old, and it's rim brake, and it's not DR2. People want, that's what gets the money for these days, disc brakes and stuff like that. We've got a R3 Ultegra mechanical for 2.8. Cervelo rim brake. So again, can I get 2.8 for this? Nice bike. Nice bike. 2.8. It's a fair price. It's a fair price. It's got the 8,000. It's got a power meter on there, 2.8. Can't even get 2.8 for it. That's a fair price. So it comes with wheels as well. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, okay, now we've got to add on here. Okay. Not sure how much. What do you get for 2? What do you get for 2.8? You get they don't get the power meter. Okay, so no wheels. I'm not really sure on this advert, the clarity of this one. I'm a little confused. Maybe it's my ADD. Maybe it comes with wheels. Maybe it doesn't. People, if you want to sell something, always make it super, super clear for the dyslexic high school dropouts like myself who aren't fully clear. I'm a bike geek. Been buying some bikes for like almost 20 years, and I'm not even clear what's involved in this pick. Is it this bike or is it what's going on here? Those tubulars look cool though. But again, just make it super, super easy for people to understand what's going on. Otherwise, you get muppets like me who you might miss a sale from. But maybe you don't want to sell people like me. That's fair enough. We've got some Fulcrum Racing Quattro 40mm carbon wheel set. So it's a full carbon wheel set, $1,000. These are not a bad wheel. Not a bad wheel. No cracks, dings, cracks or bubbles. They roll great. But they don't suit my current bike. Sounds like this person went to disc brakes. Nice wheels. $1,000. That's a fair price. But they're not going to get $1,000 from them because they're rim brakes. Even though they're nice, they're my preferred sort of style of wheel. If he gets more than $500 for these, they'll be doing well. Let's go into Trek World. Trek bikes. S-Works Shiv, $3,000. Here we go here. All right, let's go to Trek World. We've got US Postal. I saw this the other day. I was like, oh my god, snap it up. OCLV, it's nice. An alloy one. I remember selling these in 2003. It's 02 colorway. And $400 to the old 105 9-speed on there. $400. Between $200 and $400 is a fair price on that bike. Not a bad bike, by the way. Got mountain bikes here. Got a Scott. Got Giant road bike, $700. Let's have a look at this one here. See, under $1,000, you get sell a decent bike in Adelaide, don't you? Yeah. And you got people out there who want to gouge the price or lowball or price up down. It's everywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where you are. You're going to have deals or not so much deals. $700. Give them often $400 for this nice bike. I've ridden one of these before. It goes alright. Just got that 10-speed on there. That's a decent bike. Put some lighter wheels in there. It's going to go up north somewhere pretty good. Speed Concept Trek. This would have been not a cheap bike back in the day, and it wouldn't be this would be a very expensive bike. It's probably like a $15,000 bike back in the day. $2,500. It looks in pretty good condition. Triathletes on it, so it's always going to be scratched from triathlete crashes. The Durail's in pretty good condition. It hasn't a lot of Ks, and the reason is these wheels. You imagine riding these wheels on a windy day. You make sure you're wearing black chamois on there because you're going to be shitting your pants. Black, these big deep dish wheels getting blown around. These are more aero. These are much more aero wheels on a windy day. I don't disagree. Durianrider in the wind tunnel. If you ride in wind tunnels, great. I ride in the real world. Big wheels like that, man, it's got to be dead calm. Otherwise, you're going to be like, any moment, you're doing 50, 40k an hour, and you get a side wind gust at 30k an hour. It's like, say an hour. Nice bike, looks cool, $2,500. Probably won't even sell for that because it's like generally triathletes going to spend much money they want to buy from a bike shop. So that's the unfortunate thing. Bike Buyer's Guide is Durianrider.com. Let's go check a Mondo. Got any Trek and Mondas hanging around? Got any Mondas in Adelaide? Here we go. We've got the ZX. Got that little there we go. We've got no race. Got Cannondale. This one over here, so it's got a mismatched front wheel, $1,200. Yeah, but with a mismatched wheel, Di2, it's you're not going to get that for that much. But it's a great bike. But with a mismatched wheel like that, people are going to get all triggered up. Otherwise, nice bike. But you've got to have even wheels, otherwise you're going to have to drop the price even more. There we go. That's probably a bit of a wrap there. Let's have a look at this one here quickly. This is a Project one. This is a very expensive bike back in the day. My issue is I see spaces on top of the stem, so straight away I'm going to assume that fork steerer is a bit cracked or compromised, because those stock plug and Bontrages don't go that deep. So if I was interested in this bike, genuinely interested, I want to have that fork dropped out and check for any cracks. Oh, that's a pretty cool paint job, isn't it? That's a pretty cool paint job. I like that. There's, people might like it, might not. I like it. Nice bike. $4,500. Isn't going to get that. It's got compact cranks in there. That's a bonus for me. Beautiful paint. It's got the SRAM red black on there. It's got the TWE wheels. It's got a SRAM red 10 speed on there. Cassette. So Pirelli rubber on there. This person's looking after their bikes. Very clean bike. This is one of those owners out there who really takes care and how their bike's presented. Unlike me, my bike's always dirty. So yeah, this bike, we've got the bar tape down to the millimeter. So a very well presented bike. My issue is this here, this stem, this steerer failure. I can't help but think about that. Oh, nice bike, looks cool with the palm trees and stuff. This bike would be a good photo down the beach. Beautiful bike, wouldn't be cheap back in the day. Easily 12, 10, 14, $15,000 bike retail. But nice bike, would ride pretty nice. It's $4,500, won't sell for that much. Because it's not Di2 or disc brakes and it's not current. We've got another Trek Madone Project 1 27 SRAM red 22. The photos that don't really give it much detail, do they? So it looks like the same sort of Madone. So that's already $2,000 cheaper than the other one, pretty much. And again, it's still not even selling. So if this person got more than $1,000 for this one, or SRAM red 22. It's nice bike, but yeah, can't even sell a $15,000 bike for $2,500 in Adelaide, in good condition. Crazy. We've got a Cervelo over here, can't even sell that for $5,000. It's been out here for ages. DI just a $4,000 Groupset on here, $5,000, can't even sell it. Must be something wrong with this bike. You can't even sell it. Comes with 2 wheels. So yeah, it's just, that's what I mean. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Got Nova on there. What else we got? Check out. Okay, we've got to go to Sydney here. We're just jumping over to Sydney. We have got some nice bikes in Sydney. Always got some deals in Sydney. We have, we've got a lot of treks in Sydney. I think we were here the other day, weren't we? We're going to click on, we've got a brand new, still in box. This is a warranty frame set. Yeah, it's a warranty frame set, $1,250. This is not going to sell. This is a fantastic bike. It's got all the bits and bobs for your cable guides. Make sure when you buy a frame, there's all the cable guides and stuff. So, made in Taiwan. Is this an SLR? It is an SLR. Made in Taiwan. Oh, they are too. Made in Taiwan. Made in China. Well, $1,250. That's what we're talking about. Like, that's a killer deal, but it ain't going to sell for $1,250 because, it might. Depends if you've got any big. If you're watching this video and you're 6'20", that's a good bike for you. 62 centimeter for $1,250. It's a fair price, but 62 is a hard bike to sell. But if you want a sick bike to build up, grab that one. If you're real tall, if you walk into houses and bump your head on the top bit. At the door, here we go. I've got a Trek Monda SLR, $7,500. I just look at these bikes and I think, nice bike, beautiful color, but I just see disc brakes. I see disc brakes, and I see disc brakes don't belong on a road bike. They belong on a gravel bike, but they don't belong on a Monda. I see a Trek Boon right here. I don't see the Monda, I see a Boon. That's the Monda. A Monda is not disc brakes. That should be banned. UCI should step in, ban disc brakes on the Mondas. Trek, what are you doing? CAD 13. No, it's not CAD 13. It looks like CAD 13. It says Cannondale Super 6 Evo 2020 rim brake. My preference. 3.2. Can't even sell it. It looks brand new. It's very good condition. Cost $3,000 for the frame only. Done less than $500. This person's really trying to sell it. I say that in a nice way. They're assisting any warranty claims. hasn't been registered yet. Blah blah blah. So yeah, it's that's a fair price for a current model bike. That's a fair deal. It's basically a brand new bike. This is a pretty good deal. The Groupset brand new, $1,500 in Australia at the moment. So that's pretty fair. Is that direct mount brakes? Looks like it, doesn't it? There it is. Wow, that's cool. Damn, direct mount brakes and the old Super 6 finally. That's pretty cool. 3.2. That's a fair price, but again, not even getting that for it. Damn. Yeah, because people don't know what a deal is when they see it. We have over here, we've got a Trek Domane Dura-Ace, $3,000. Looks in very good condition. These are great. These are a very nice bike to ride. One of my favorite Trek bikes. It's mint condition. It's got flat pedals on it. $2,000. Look at this. It's almost brand new. This person bought a bike, maybe did a keto diet and didn't ride. This, wow. 2.9. This is a killer bike. This is a killer bike. If they get more than $1,500 for it, though, they'll be doing well. Because it's just, people don't know how good this bike is. They don't know the worth of this bike. And if people don't know the worth, it doesn't matter what you think the worth is, you won't get it. It's a bit like if I have a big chunk of diamond and I walk into a village in the Amazon where they don't know what diamonds are worth. They don't care. They're like, wow, it's a big shiny chunk of rock. Might be worth $1 billion in Antwerp, in Belgium, but in the Amazon that doesn't mean anything. So your bike can be amazing, but if people don't know the value of it, you won't get it. It's a bit like relationships, etc. People don't understand the value of someone, and see you later, sayonara. Let's have another look here. Man, some crazy deals, isn't it? Some crazy deals. Turn my dust catcher into your dream catcher. That's pretty funny. This is the best bike I've ever ridden, and pure dream it is. I agree. Is this DR2? It is DR2. It's also, yeah, it is DR2. Wow. So DR2. Oh wow, it's been pretty thrashed. Or is that just some sort of clear coat on there? I mean, I don't blame it. These bikes aren't nice to ride. Actually, it looks alright. Yeah, DR2 Dura-Ace. Looks like they've changed the front derailleur over. What used to be a 90/70, now they've changed it to a 91. Not sure what's going on there. But yeah, it's a nice bike. Oh yeah, and this is gonna be the issue here. You know what I mean? Such a lightweight fork with spaces on top. That kills it for me. But very nice bike. Very nice bike. That's a good photo. That's getting a bit messy in the background. I mean, it's like my backyard. Actually, it's titled in my backyard. That's a photo. Like, you can't have peel and stuff on there. If you want premium price for your product, you got to have a shiny chain, shiny cassette on there. Just give it a clean. The nice bike. It cranks look in good condition, but the pedals look all munched up. I would take the pedals off for this photo shoot. Decent photo, bad photo because it's got a dog kennel in there. Got a couple of feral cats running around in the background. Attached like that. But yeah, nice bike. It's got, I see a name tag on there, which means probably been raced. I see it slammed, or probably been raced. And there's no way I'd buy a bike secondhand off a skinny guy with tan lines with his name on the top tube, because it's been thrashed and crashed. And look at the seat height, stem difference, alright? So this is a fantastic bike, but this guy probably looks super fit, and I wouldn't buy his bike. Again, nothing personal. I don't know who the person is, or we won't click on their profile, but don't buy an X-Race bike because they've been thrashed and crashed and well used. It's like going out with Mandingo's ex-girlfriend or something. Like, why would you get something that hasn't been around the block? We got over here. Not anything wrong with that. I'm just saying. We got Jameis for $950. Looks in very good condition. Wow, it's in very good condition. Tektro brakes are crap. Frame's nice. Very good condition. It's got Alibaba light in there. Flat pedals. If it's got flatter pedals, hasn't been many pedals turn in anger. Good condition bike. Fair price. It's almost a brand new bike. It's a nice frame. But you know, if they get more than $500 for it, they'll be doing well. They'll be doing well. Here we go. Here, Cannondale Super 6, one of the old ones. One of the old ones. Looks like a 2007 Super 6. It's got flat pedals on there. It's got seat really low. It's like a big frame. It's one of the original Super 6 back in the day. 1950. Ain't gonna get 1950 for this at all. Yeah, nice Cannondale, but big size. Ain't gonna get $2,000 for that. If they get more than $600, $700 for it, they'd be doing well. Just because it's such an old bike and so big, the size is an issue. Selling big bikes is very tough. Anyway, that's the deal. That's the wrap up. No offense to anyone in these videos. I'm gonna pick with some boogers. Finish off my rice. That is the video for the day. Roast my Facebook deal. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. More information on bikes, go to Durianrider.com and save yourself a lot of money and time. See you around.